Francis. Delay again.
A 5-point game. You don't have a timeout if you're Brooklyn, but you've got plenty of ways. You go for a steal right here. You trap. You get him somewhere around midcourt. If you can't get a stop, can't get a steal in the backcourt. You see him doubling Kolek, which means Beauchamp, if he works to get open, is going to get it, and that gives Kolek a chance to catch it on the fly.
Kolek sets the screen. Sarab trying to stay with him. Diawara can't inbound it. He does. That's why the 5-second call.
No question, and they were right, because he only had his eyes was on Kolek. And you have Beauchamp, he comes to the corner, he's wide open, and then you hit Kolek on a diagonal.
And there's a foul by Nelson. Knicks do have a timeout, elected not to use it. Avoided the 5-second. Now a chance for more free throws.
What the fuck is up, everybody?
NBA playoffs this year.
How the hell is everybody doing today?
Pacers fans know all about that, and so do Knicks fans. They were on the receiving end.
Today we have the Suns Summer League game.
Do they have any memories of those?
Yeah.
It's their 4th game.
Yeah.
Do they have another one after this, or is this the final?
Well, the Knicks, they did it to the Celtics, and then the Pacers did it to them.
No, this is the final game.
The game is
Now, I think they all have like a consolation game,
Oh, no question.
but I think it's only for like some teams. I don't really even know how it all works, but I don't know. Maybe all teams have it,
In a row with a wedgie.
but I think this will be the final one that we stream. And we only had 2.
At center court with under 20 seconds to play.
I was gonna do the other one
Points and 7 boards
on
in the second half.
It's an open
Monday night, but I decided to watch the Home Run Derby instead and just kind of enjoy myself. I kind of needed a night off too. I had streamed for like 10 straight days or something like that, something ridiculous.
Jack, you still got time.
So yeah, I kind of needed that break.
Sarab. Nice steal.
Now, try to get a steal on the inbounds. Try to force a trap. Too easy. Too easy.
And Bayes out of the shoot, and Oliveri commits the foul. Final 8 seconds. 5-point lead for the Knicks as they are close to their first win here in Vegas. 26 Summer League.
That was the tale of 2 halves. Tyler Kolek was ridiculously good in the first half, and Marjan Beauchamp was incredibly efficient in the second.
20 points in the second.
But yeah, the Suns and the Timberwolves play the Summer League today. The game starts in just a few minutes at 5 p.m. Probably a few minutes after that, but this is the first game of the day in this location. They have 2 locations where they play the games. It's actually both on the same campus. But the Thomas and Mack Center is the big one, and then there's the Pavilion. We're playing in the Pavilion, and there's a game that started at the Thomas and Mack Center, but since that's in a different location, it doesn't really affect us. So we can start this game. We don't have to wait for another game to end before this one can start. But yeah. So we got this game at the Pavilion, getting ready to go underway. There is more games at the Pavilion after this one, but we don't have to worry about that. They'll be waiting on us this time.
Check out forimprint.com. Forimprint for certain.
Upset stomach? Ibirogast. Indigestion? Ibirogast. Bloating? Ibirogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Ibirogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Ibirogast.
Oh, look, I'm bottomless. Just like bottomless apps for $9.99. That's right, you can get bottomless mop sticks, fried pickles, and so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99, only at B-Dubs.
It wasn't the late night shoot-arounds or the tournament trips. That's not what got me here. It was them. The love they showed me. It's why I give it back and pass it on, you know? Because it's the assists you don't see on the highlight reels that make all the difference.
But wait, there's Marco's.
And Mike, so what do you think of Marco's Pizza with Mike's Hot Honey?
It's so good.
Marco's Hot Honey Magnifico is back for summer. Dough made in-house daily, topped with 2 kinds of pepperoni.
But, yes, we have, Bradley Beal is no longer with us.
Yeah?
He's not dead. He's very much... Shut the fuck up! Hey.
Grab 2.
Dude. He's very much still alive and well, which is good. But he has moved on to the Clippers. Apparently the Suns, like, paid a shit ton of money to get him off the team. The Suns hate Bradley Beal. I don't. I personally like Bradley Beal. I had a lot of fun watching him. You know, there was a lot of frustrating games, I'm not going to lie. He didn't play up to the contract. That's not even, you know, something that can be debated. He did not play up to what his contract was. But still had a lot of fun watching him, you know. And he wasn't terrible. He just wasn't what his contract was.
Discretion is advised. Welcome to the W.
26 Summer League. Another day, the unrelenting Vegas Heat. The only escape
But yeah,
from the sun
he has gone to the Clippers.
inside the pavilion. But instead, it is the
But so this will be the last time we see that nice little face on the stream.
spot to stay a little bit cool.
Had to put him up there for this.
Ready to watch another busy day of basketball in Vegas. During the Summer League standings, the Timberwolves unbeaten 3-0, one of 8. Top 4 with point differential make it to the semifinals of Summer League. Chris Lewis, Brendan Haywood, and Autumn Johnson will join in just a moment. The big news of the day on the side of the Suns, and Autumn has details.
Hey guys, breaking news. We learned today that Bradley Beal has agreed to a contract buyout with the Phoenix Suns. He is set to pay back nearly $14 million of the $110 million that is left on his deal. Bradley Beal plans to sign with the Clippers on a 2-year, $11 million deal that includes a player option. The 3-time All-Star spent the bulk of his career with the
I guess this deal isn't like official yet,
ahead of the 2023-24 season,
but
injuries limited him to just 106 games across 2 seasons with the Suns. Now, Bradley Beal is looking for a fresh start in LA, where he's set to team up with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden in a star-studded Clippers backcourt, you guys.
All right, Audible, plenty to discuss, and we'll
Dude.
continue to talk about that throughout this game. 2 sides of it. We'll focus in on the side of the Suns, where the Bradley Beal experiment over a couple of years did not reach the heights they wanted.
Yeah, obviously, when this team was put together, Phoenix had championship aspirations. They thought their big 3 was going to lead them to a title. Didn't work out like that. Now Bradley Beal is going to win a title elsewhere with the Clippers, and the Phoenix, they're in the rebuilding mode.
All right, so we'll look at this from the side of the Suns, and Kaman Malawach is one of their young players who we will be lasered in on in this game, the most recent number 10 pick in this last draft.
Yeah, the big fella has pretty good hands, can catch inside, shot blocker, rim roller. Really impressed with his game at Duke. Need to see that field goal percentage go up a little bit in Summer League, but it's early on. We're not judging these young players just yet.
For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Rob Dillingham has an opportunity entering his second year to have a larger role off the Wolves bench.
Yeah, Rob Dillingham is electric. Came into this league with the reputation of being a big-time scorer, a guy that can get it in the pick and roll or get it on his own. They're going to need him to develop this summer because Mike Conley getting a little bit older. They're going to need Rob Dillingham next year to play some minutes.
10-minute quarters, 8-minute halftime. An abbreviated experience for sure, but
Starting lineups on each side.
still 4 quarters.
Absences for the Timberwolves, Terrence Shannon Jr.
Terrence Shannon Jr. is in this game. He has fucking playoff experience.
And for the Suns, no Kobe Brea, left thumb sprain. He's day-to-day. First game of the day from the Pavilion. Adjacent to the Thomas and Mack Center.
And the lights out and away we go.
Wins the tip underway with the Suns getting the opening possession. They're 1-2 so far in Summer League, coming off of a loss by nearly 20 points to the Kings. Boogie Ellis
Using the jab step.
Boogie?
Past Bailey.
Nope.
This shot is a race from the weak side. Barrington.
Oh, that's a goaltending.
Impact, but they're going to count it.
They're going to count it.
Restoring the goaltend.
Definitely. I like the big fella coming off on the weak side to clean it up, but he was just a little bit late, and the bucket will still count.
Barrington, that opening game with 6 blocks, showing the ability for the 17th pick in the most recent draft.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need somebody that's big, long, and athletic around the rim.
That's tough to get that one around Malawach, but Leonard Miller does just that.
Malawach was just a little step slow right there in his defensive rotation. Those are the little things that you come to Summer League to learn. Because in college, he could be a step slow and get that block. In the league, it's all about the time. You got to be there early.
Malawach was a part of that Duke team. They have one of the best defenses in college basketball. Playing nearly 20 minutes per game. Right there defending down low, and that's a vulture, the shot from Barrington.
Nice rebound for Oso.
Pass low and out of bounds to the near side. And the Suns in Summer League, Damari Carroll is the head coach. Seems like just moments ago he was in the NBA as a player. He played 11 seasons, 18. Assisted with Jordan Knott last season in Cleveland. Dillingham, he's a playmaker. Malawach defending in the pick and roll.
Oh, come on.
Wolves recover with the shot clock down to 10. Mary Shea with the touch. Too much. And Malawach clears. The nightmare season a year ago for the Suns, 36-46. And Malawach, that's a part of the game.
There you go. Malawach with the 3.
Through the pre-draft process, he highlighted that is a part of his game.
And that's the interesting thing about his game. When you talk to scouts, they all said, hey, he had that ability in high school to shoot the ball. He was asked to play strictly inside of Duke, but don't get it twisted. The big fella does have good range from 3.
Product of NBA Global Academy Africa.
Ryan?
Where he developed the fundamentals of his game.
And we see that a lot, where college coaches will ask guys to sacrifice certain elements of their game because they think it's better for the team.
There you go, Oso.
Oso Ighodaro throws it down, and the Suns 7 of the first 9.
That's a great drive right there by Dell. Drew the defender over and then dropped it off to Ighodaro inside for the easy slam. That's how you draw it up.
Spent 4 years at Marquette. Finished his career playing for Shaka Smart. Miller. Hesitation by the baseline. Bailey cut off. Late shot clock. Shot launch. Not in time.
Nice.
Jalen Clark has it wiped away. A shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation there.
Easy done right here. Drives right down the lane. As soon as he draws the big fella up, sees
that'll be Suns ball.
Drops it off for the easy 2.
Autumn mentioned it right at the top of this show. The news with the Suns, the buyout official with Bradley Beal, and really turns the page. What was a tough season a year ago with the Kevin Durant trade this offseason. Now Beal on the move. Malawach's 3 goes in and out. So kind of a soft reset for the Suns entering next season. Cash, Booby Ellis.
It's up 10-2 right now. Off to a hot start.
He's going to need a full reset, turn the gaming system off, and can try again. Obviously, when you look at what's going on out here with the Suns, man, it's going to be a very different year, and the expectations have to be different. It's going to be about growth and development for some of those young guys and figuring out how they mesh with somebody like Booker and Jalen Green.
I saw Kevin Hansen, who's the summer league coach of the Wolves, an assistant since 2019 in Minnesota.
Yeah, there's another one for Minnesota.
Tough take by Bailey. Well, the reason I said soft reset is Devin Booker's still there.
Yeah, I mean, he was there last year. They won 36 games. So you win 36 games and you take Kevin Durant off that roster. I'm not sure how much better you're going to be the following season.
I disagree.
Very rarely do you lose a player like KD.
You got Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green.
Jay calling for the reach on Malawach. It's to me one of the fun matchups here in this summer league game is a chance of the 2 first-round picks, similar positions going head-to-head.
Yeah, I've been watching Berger and Malawach all game long, trying to see who's getting the better of who's running that corridor, fighting for position inside. Who just has a better understanding of the game right now at this young age.
Shot clock at 5, done. Backing down. Last year's first round pick loses it on the way up. That's another shot clock violation.
Another shot clock violation there.
Stoppage. The Suns off to the strong start, 4 minutes in. Ryan Dunn getting locked down in Vegas. Clamps.
Man, it literally looks like we're just playing in like a high school gymnasium.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back. Now with Sky Rizzy, I'm all in with clearer skin. Things are getting clearer. I feel free to bear my skin, yeah, that's on me. Nothing is everything. With Sky Rizzy, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months, and most people were clearer even at 5 years. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Gravity Defier for life. Iams for life. Also try new Iams Healthy Weight Cat Food.
But wait, there's Marcos.
And Mike, so what do you think of Marco's Pizza with Mike's Hot Honey?
It's so good.
Marco's Hot Honey Magnifico is back for summer. Dough made in-house daily, topped with 2 kinds of pepperoni, all drizzled with Mike's Hot Honey, only at Marco's.
Welcome back to Summer League here in Vegas. You can see Kobe Bryant out right now due to a sprained left thumb. He is known to be a lethal shooter, you guys. He's gotten Kyle Korver comps. He's watched a lot of Kyle's highlights as well, including JJ Redick. And when Kobe takes on the floor again, the Suns want him to be aggressive, taking about 9 to 10 threes a game. And Kobe said he's been watching them to see where he can find more of those type of opportunities. Hoping those guys are okay down there and continue to learn the system. And also a side note, Kobe's name was influenced by obviously Kobe Bryant. His dad was a Kobe fan, so he just changed Kobe's last letter from the E to Y to make it different. And growing up, Kobe Bryant also mentioned he has been a Kobe fan as well. So a lot of inspiration from across the guys when you look at the league and the greatness that the NBA has.
No question. And yeah, Brea has that shooting touch and shooting travels. Malawat trying to climb the ladder. Altered on the way there, and he'll head to the free throw line.
I like that, though. I like that. Big fella turned down that first jumper, and he went to that rim strong. That's what you have to do. When you first get to this league, you have to get that reputation as a big man. When I go to the lane, I'm coming in there with bad intentions. You better foul me or get out of my way.
We saw Malawat already in this first quarter hit a 3. He shot 77% at Duke last season.
Yeah. And I tell you, the thing about Malawat is that he's somebody that you could obviously see him doing more offensively in the league than he did at Duke. And Duke only averaged about 8 points a game. But when you watch, look at the stroke on the free throw, the feel for the game, this is a guy that can...
So yes, well, we do have the Summer League today. Today and tomorrow is the only 2 days a year where there's like no like real big 4 sporting events. The only day of the year. Or today and tomorrow is the only 2 days of the year. And even then, we still have Summer League.
Still inside, alters that one. Recovery by Edwards. That one won't fall.
Yeah, the All-Star break is the cause of that.
Edwards against Malawat. The weight room.
But just look at that possession right there. Look at how many times Malawat either blocked the shot or changed the shot or made the defender think about him. That's what you mean by having a presence inside.
That one was the one where he was guilty of the foul. Although he altered a couple of shots before that one.
Yeah.
Jesse Edwards, short. Going back to Malawat, you mentioned he had to play a role at Duke. You have talented players, and Cooper Flagg, Colin Knipple, also first-round picks. We're right there inside the top 10 along with Malawach. Here he has the setting where he can show a little bit more of his game that he wasn't able to show at Duke.
And I'm going to be interested to see what Phoenix does with Malawach. Will he start?
When's the next game at the Pavilion?
Mark Williams and Malawach start. It's going to be an interesting time because that was one of the
7:30
for me. Not that Malawach got drafted.
Yeah, so this game should definitely be over by then.
It was the fact that Phoenix gave up a first-round pick for Mark Williams, and then they drafted Malawach, or drafted Malawach, and they got Mark Williams.
That happened almost simultaneously.
Yeah, whatever the order is, getting both those guys at the same time to give us a first-round pick was a little bit puzzling. I like both players, but I'm just trying to figure out how they fit in together.
Rasheer Fleming is in for the Suns. First pick of the second round off the front of the rim. Both teams controlling the offensive glass early on. Dunn delivers. Mitch Mascari for three off the front iron.
Dude.
And finally, the Wolves come away with the rebound.
Hey, look at me.
Willingham pushes to Edwards. Balance trying to stuff it. But it was all Edwards.
Great pass right there by Dillingham. He's averaging 6 assists so far in Summer League, but he's also averaging a lot of turnovers, and that's something that he's going to have to get down because they're going to probably need him to play some point guard minutes. When you're playing point guard in this league, especially with a high-level player like Anthony Edwards on your team, not only do you have to score the ball, but you have to be efficient. So I'm going to take care of the rock as well.
Summer League head coach got the hands.
All right, done with the three. Yeah!
You're seeing a lot of the assists, but also the turnovers. Ryan Dunn, who's shooting turnaround from where he was his final year at college to what he produced in his first year in the NBA, was one of the talks amongst the rookie class.
Yeah, I like what Dunn brings to the table, especially defensively.
Foul along the baseline.
Dude.
Right here you see Malawach inside, keeping that ball alive. They're going to eventually get it around to Dunn, and Dunn's going to knock that shot down with confidence. And like I said, anybody in this league, the 3-and-D players are so valuable. So we know what Dunn brings defensively. When you're knocking down that corner three from the weak side and the strong side, and you're playing elite level defense, that makes you so valuable to your team. Not just your team, but to everybody in the league. Everybody wants 3-and-D guys.
Summer League action continues tonight on NBA TV, ESPN, and the ESPN app. Magic Nets, 7:30 Eastern here on NBA TV. Mavs Sixers, 8 Eastern on ESPN, followed by Wizards against the Jazz. Now, to your point, Brennan, you're talking about the 3-and-D players. And I don't think many would have thought heading into last season that Dunn would bring the three to the 3-and-D.
Exactly.
But just trying to protect the players who could develop the three-point shot, Dunn worked at it and showed the drastic improvements.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't known for shooting at all in college, but got to the league, really honed his craft, put in the time, and he was a way better three-point shooter than originally anticipated. You see Schumacher right there fighting over that screen and drawing it back.
It's a timeout here.
Jesse Edwards, the moving screen.
No timeout.
Getting back to the point about the 3-and-D guys, the importance of 3-and-D guys is in playoffs, one-way players get schemed out of playoff series. And what I mean by that, if you're just a offensive guy, if you just shoot the ball, well, they'll make you play defense. They'll put you in every pick and roll, every action, and you'll have a hard time staying on the court. If you're just a defensive guy, they won't guard you and they'll double team the star player, which in turn will force the coach to take you off the court as well. So
nice.
That's why you want to be that two-way player.
Nice three
so
there.
You have incredible immense value come winning time.
Schumacher knocks down a three, 24 years old.
It was Alex Schumacher.
That's Seattle U. Miller into the lane. Cut off. Tristan Newton, two-time champion at UConn, off the front of the rim. And Fleming out of St. Joe's picks up the rebound.
Yeah, for sure Fleming is in the game.
That was an easy interception. Bailey scoops it home.
Great take right there by Bailey. I thought he might flip it back, try to get his man a dunk, but he ended up getting a strong layup anyways. Iguodala goes to the basket.
Also Iguodala, second-round pick in the 2024 draft, showing off the athleticism. Schumacher, his pass nowhere close, and the Wolves still down 10.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles. It worked! Buckets. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan.
The answer is Sheboygan.
The match. P-E-Z-O-L.
Bottom row?
From the Wells Room. State Farm with the assist.
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal before.
I got you.
But now, Wendy's has Buck Biscuits, like the Honey Buddy chicken biscuit, so you'll never skip breakfast again. If you're smart. Breakfast for a buck? Gotta be Wendy's.
Hello? Get ready. Who needs their cash now?
What are you doing?
Crunching numbers on every NBA matchup.
But with the NBA app, you get real-time stats and highlights while you watch all season long. We're talking exciting plays, buzzer beaters.
And behind-the-scenes access to the league's brightest stars?
All season, all free.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
With the Bradley Beal buyout now official, here's the Suns' projected depth chart. See Jalen Green. And in that spot is the shooting guard. You have Devin Booker still taking on a lot of those lead guard responsibilities.
Yeah, and so it's going to be an interesting roster build. Trying to figure out what is this Phoenix Suns calling club going to be. You know, they started with that original big three of Beal, Kevin Durant, and Booker. They wanted to be an offense juggernaut. And figured out they didn't have enough passing and defense for that to translate into championship level. Now with no Kevin Durant and still not having the defensive presence, maybe Marlon Watts can grow into that for this team. Where do they go? I understand Bradley Beal's going to score. I expect him to have an incredible year. I can even see him averaging north of 30 points. But everything else on that roster is up in flux. I'm trying to figure out how it fits.
See the most recent action of Fleming and then Iguodaro on the rotation. But how about Jalen Green's fit with Phoenix?
Well, I think when you make a trade like this or when you make a move like this, you give Jalen Green and you say, okay, we've seen him start to improve. I understand that some people are a little sour because his playoffs weren't the greatest, but he did average 21 points per game in the regular season. And what Phoenix is hoping for is that he takes a step up and he eventually becomes the Robin to Bradley Beal's Batman. And Jalen Green is somebody that I've seen take strides. It wouldn't surprise me if in a couple of years or maybe even this year, he's averaging north of 21 points per game, 22, 23. Just got to see how well he fits in the Phoenix system, how much work he's putting into his game, and how confident he is in that work.
I mean, scoring flashes, he has it.
But that's the thing about being a great scorer. It can't be about flashes. It has to be about when you're a scorer, it has to be about consistency. And Jalen Green is known for being a scorer, but it's the inconsistency of the scoring. We got to be able to depend on you for points every night. That's what Booker is. He's an elite scorer, and they know every night you can pencil in 25 to 30.
So we'll get the opportunities with the whole new look Phoenix Suns team. Leonard Miller at the line. Timberwolves 3-0 in Summer League. Looking to move to 4-0 and then have it come down to point differential to see if they'll be in the top 4 to make it to the Summer League semifinals and a chance to win a trophy as a Summer League champion.
Don't take that for granted, man. I like that drive.
Quick to the rack, Iguodaro. And to the line for a chance to complete a three-point play.
And Iguodaro right here. He saw a big fella on his heels. He knew to attack his feet immediately. Sometimes when you see that mismatch, don't play around with him. Don't get cute. Just drive straight on.
Versatile big. The Suns have made their last 6. By the way, Jason Tuh said the Thomas and Mack, the Kings winner, so they moved to 4-0. So they're one of the teams that'll have a chance, depending on the point differential across the way, to see if they'll be in the semifinal in that bracket. Bailey, jump pass. was deflected. A steal, Boogie Ellis, Yuri Collins. Back to Ellis for three, rattles it through.
Ellis right there letting it fly, getting it done.
Again, leading the team in threes made so far in Vegas. Transition and a foul.
And you see right there the transition, and it's going to end up in Boogie Ellis paying it off with a three-point shot. Tied for the most three-pointers in Pac-12 in the Pac-12 this year. So you understand. I mean, a season ago. So you understand he can really shoot the ball.
And the assist there to Collins, who led the nation in assist when he was at St. Louis. College hoops. Miller knocks down the first. No Terrence Shannon Jr. for the Wolves in this game, just getting the game off.
Oh, that's probably why they're losing.
They're going to need him. They're definitely going to need him. They're going to need him to step up. And he did that in the playoffs. And I was very impressed because he wasn't playing. It's a tense moment. They threw him in that playoff series. I think it was against the Thunder. And next thing you know, he's making big-time game-altering plays. So you like guys like that. You want to give those type of players more opportunity. Walker Alexander.
Yuri Collins.
Walker, I missed his name.
Looking around.
But with him being gone, that's going to open up a lot of opportunities.
Oso? Nope, that'll be 2 free throws for Oso Gadara.
Alexander Walker gone. They retain Julius Randle, signed him to the new contract. You have Shannon, you have Rob Dillingham, who will enter his second year. We'll see if he gets more responsibility off the bench. And then Berenger, what their plan is to bring on another big behind Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. When you start talking about being a championship-level team and being able to win, get past that second apron, when you understand there's so much money being committed to guys like Julius Randle, you have Rudy Gobert, Nas Reed signed. Now those other players that you draft, they're so super important that you get these young guys in there and you develop them, and they're able to come in there and for the cheap and give you great production.
Back-to-back Western Conference Finals appearances. Break through that ceiling and make the NBA Finals. Great hands defensive.
Oh, nice. Boogie out. Oh, I missed that. Nice. That'll be 2 free throws.
On defense. Excellent defense right there by Boogie Ellis. You see him right here, waiting on the crossover, waiting on it. Oh, give me that. Yes. Picked this pocket, took the wallet, didn't even leave the credit card, and then he went down the other end and got fouled.
There are guys here in Vegas for Summer League that will pick you up full court. You gotta be comfortable with your handle outside the three-point line.
That's actually starting to become a thing that I'm seeing in Summer League this year. So many
you
guys
made the first one?
Trying to establish a defensive identity because they understand that coaches and front office executives like that. So you're seeing a lot more ball pressure in the half court and in the front court. You have guys that are picking up 94 feet, full, tough, because they're trying to show teams, hey, I can make an impact. I can help. You might only need me for 10 minutes, but I'll give you 10 hard minutes if you give me a chance and bring me into training camp. So there's a lot of guys that are playing hard full court defense.
You have to have that mentality to get minutes deep in the playoffs.
All right, and that'll end the first quarter right here. At the end of the first quarter, the Suns have 32. Timberwolves have 16, so the Suns have doubled the Timberwolves score points total to this point. Playing really well right now.
Oh, look, I'm bottomless. Just like bottomless apps.
Young guys are looking good, man.
That's right.
Excited. I'm really excited for this upcoming season.
And so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99 only at B-Dubs.
I've dreamed of this London acting program, but I needed to seriously start saving. With Chime, I can set up savings goals in the app, and I can get 3.75% APY on my money. Finally, London's closer than ever. Start banking fee-free at Chime.
I'm certain it's level 5. Are you for imprint certain? I'm certain it's level 5.
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint. Your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
We all know that we'll eventually need a will. Eventually. How about right now? Trust and Will has taken the process of creating your will and made it easy. Like while you're lounging on the couch, easy. Trust and Will is designed by attorneys, but customized by you. One question at a time. All documents are state specific, legally valid, and start at just $199. That's not a typo. Find the plan that's right for you at trustandwill.com.
I'm joined by Boogie Ellis, and Boogie, you have not missed in this first quarter at 12 points. What is the intensity that you're playing with right now with also one steal?
You know, just coming up, playing defense, and that's all I'm worried about right now. Picking up 94 feet. Scoring's going to take care of itself. Playmaking going to take care of itself. Just continue to play hard and be
All right, here's the second quarter from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Shooting 61% from the floor, 50% from beyond the arc. Describe the connectivity that you're seeing from the Suns.
Yeah, we playing together, moving the ball, and making the extra pass, and guys are knocking down shots. So we just got to continue to play together and keep, being aggressive on defense.
Thank you.
See the line there. He hasn't missed. What was a stellar first quarter for Phoenix. Continue the swarm defensively, and Don gobbles it up. Tries to set up the transition look. Miller deflects it away.
Yeah, Phoenix has been absolutely fantastic defensively, holding Minnesota only 30% from the field, 0% from three. So the defense has been what it's been all about.
8 turnovers forced. Timberwolves can't take care of it. And the black shot trailing the play. Leonard Miller tallies one. Settles for a straightaway 3. That one won't fall for Miller. The Wolves get it back. Dillingham. Teardrop. Off right side. Contact on the rebound with the first round picks. Going head to head with Malavach and Barrichet. Malavach guilty of the personal. Malavach his second.
I like Barrichet. He's really active around the basket. I think forced Malavach to foul him, but I just like his activity so far. I haven't put up a lot of stats, but I do like the activity. Kind of gives me like feels of like a early on parts of like a young Tyson Chandler type of play.
Defense, just anchor a unit, anchor a championship unit defensively.
I saw it firsthand. I was on that team.
Difference that he was able to make for the Mavericks. Malavach reads.
Ryan Dunn misses that.
Down the backcourt, Collins, which prevents the transition opportunity. You can see from the Suns bench, or the Wolves bench, they wanted the transition foul on Collins. But going back to Boogie Ellis and the challenge that any player has, who's listed at 6'2", just
Sam dodged the last game because he knew the Suns would get owned, and they did.
The standard of excellence.
Yeah, well, now we're owning the Timberwolves. And I did not really dodge the last game. There was a few reasons I didn't do it. One, I kind of needed a night off. I had streamed like I think 10 straight days at that point, And also, it was on ESPNU, so it would have been literally. I don't have that channel, so it would have been a whole hassle to be able to access watching that game. So I just took the night off, watched the home run derby instead.
Yeah, the game is getting a little bit different. The game is getting bigger and bigger. If you look at the Western Conference, everybody's trying to add size. There's so much versatility, positionless basketball.
But Jaden, we say goodbye to a friend. We say goodbye to a good friend, Mr. Bradley Beal.
When you're a smaller player, like a Dillingham, and you're a scorer, you have to be able to score at an elite level. He almost has, from a stylistic standpoint, just to get a visual of what he needs to be like a Lou Williams type of player. Like when I come in the game, there's going to be nights where I might be able to get 30 or 40 off the bench, because being 6'2" and being so small, that's going to be the only way that he really stands out, because he's not really a great defensive player.
Dillingham handling the basketball here, setting it up. Beautiful team for Barrichet.
Talking about his offense, but let's talk about his passing right there. Great lob up top, but Barrichet throwing it down.
Visions of the Wolves' future there, getting the Two youngsters involved with Dillingham setting up Berger. Corner three, that one's short, contested board. Wolves win it. All alone, Miller, no, but Berger against Malowatz. Malowatz throws it away, but a foul. It's been fun watching those two lock horns.
Yes, indeed. We see right here, there's the lob up top.
You'll be saying goodbye to another friend by the end. Dude, that's actually like. I don't think you understand, Jaden. It's not even like a joke. Like, it's something that's genuinely fucking keeping me up at night.
Challenge from the paint instead of going to box out, and he gave up position, and that's why his man got the rebound. So
I've been having like mini panic attacks over it.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
Maybe they'll trade him for Kyle Busch. Honestly, that might be a good deal. Yo, that actually might be the one solution that wouldn't upset me. That might be the one trade that wouldn't upset me. And I wouldn't even be as happy about Kyle Busch going to the Red Sox. I'd be more happy about Jarren Duran going to RCR. Seeing Jarren Duran on the racetrack would be fucking awesome, dude.
Playa in. Breathe out. Corona, La Playa awaits.
My basketball journey began when I was really, really little. I really developed not just a passion for it.
That's actually the one solution that would, like, not upset me that much.
4 years playing for Coach K, winning championships, jumping in the NBA, being an elite player, and then all of a sudden having it all go away, having to fight to resume your career, and then getting back and playing, and having great joy and fulfillment and great experiences. All of that led me to NBA TV.
And we see right here Malowatz with the contest from the lane, which absolutely does nothing, but he doesn't box out. So that gives Berger a chance to slide in on the weak side.
Like I said, I have two real biggest fears in life right now. My biggest fear is losing my dad. My second biggest fear is losing Jarren Duran. Genuinely, that's it. Like, not much else really scares me.
Kind of amazing how that became popular. Oh my goodness. Cornet contests.
That Cornet contest. Hey, I love Luke Cornet. He's a great player. I love his hustle, but that Cornet contest is absolutely nothing.
Berger hit the free throw, and Autumn has more.
Ooh. Berger really covered ground right there. I love the fact that he crossed that midline, got over there, and challenged that shot. Big fella's active.
Dillingham fires. Berger in and out. Was a great look by the Wolves guard Dillingham. A much better second quarter so far for Minnesota, and that continues drawing the offensive foul. Clark, standout defender at UCLA, takes the charge. Second on Dunn.
And Clark guessed right there. Dunn was trying to give him a little bit of euro and get past him. Clark jumped right in his way, got the charge. Great defense.
I'm not even kidding today. I kind of had like a emotional breakdown today. I usually don't talk about this stuff on stream, but like coming towards the end of my shift, I started genuinely like thinking about like losing my dad. And I was like holding back fucking tears. And then when I got off of work, I just called him and we like talked about it. And he comforted me. You know? Shit's scary.
Got screen. As we're going to take a quick closer look right here. Got screen. Didn't give up on the play. Gets right back in and ends up blocking Gilliam.
They got a number of times in his rookie year.
Right there, Dillingham made that Cardinal sin. Jumped up in the air. Didn't quite.
Yeah, but he made me feel better. He said that he's going to live to 110 years old, and then he's going to get shot by some jealous husband because he's going to fuck his like some 30-year-old at 110. He's going to get caught sleeping with a 30-year-old when he's 110 years old, and then the husband's going to shoot him. So that cheered me up. No, he's actually taking care of his health more than he really ever has. You know, he stopped drinking. He's eating better. He's, you know, doing, honestly, the healthiest he's been probably since I've been alive. So.
You can see some of the age on him, so they need a young player like Dillingham to come in and be able to take away some of those benefits.
It's just a thought, just a fear.
Hesitation move, Mary J from behind. A lot of contact there on the drive. Continuing the conversation on Dillingham, Autumn has more.
Yeah, Rob Dillingham has said he can have a great game, but if he has turnovers, those are some of the moments that live through his head.
And then right after that, my biggest fear is losing Jaren Duran.
Want to see him take command, and not just with his scoring, but by running the show. Summer League coach Chris Hansen simply put it, the best thing Rob does is his passing game. He's been challenging Rob.
Man, all the Boston sports radio people are pissing me off because they actually are like kind of like some of them are against it, some of them are down for it, and the people who want it to happen are just pissing me off. They're talking about like this Joe Ryan guy from Minnesota who's so high and mighty and great, and it's like, dude, I don't want him. I want Jaren Duran.
Remember, at Kentucky, his year there, he was somebody who came in off the bench. He was the SEC sixth man of the year.
Him and Reed Sheppard came off the bench. How crazy is that? You have 2 lottery picks coming off the bench in the same year. Reed Sheppard and Dillingham both didn't start for Kentucky. Not sure what John Calipari was thinking right there, but hey, whatever works for Cal.
But perhaps maybe didn't even work. On a slipping and falling on this end, they called a violation and will go the other way.
A little bit of a sloppy fast break. And you see a lot of that in Summer League guys, you know, not quite familiar with their teammates.
Jaden, did you
the basket's popping to the 3-point
what's
line.
this?
So sometimes the timing on some of those breaks is just a little bit off.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. They've tried that. They've tried a million different things. Good luck with that. Jaden, did you hear about the altercation between that sprint car driver and the security guard that happened at Sonoma? Did you hear about that at all? That shit was fucked.
There on the left side of your screen. Malawatch and Edwards. And that drought of missing 7 in a row has come directly after they made 7 in a row. Collins, bounce pass right in the pocket of the rolling Iguodaro. Malawatch tries to save and does. Shot clock running down there. And Ellis doesn't draw iron. A shot clock.
Oh, you did send me a tweet. I've just seen so many posts about it that, you know, it all gets lost. It all blends together.
Being active, getting in on the glass, not just settling and let that ball go out of bounds. Almost got his team extra possession.
Security guards suck.
Big screen by Edwards. And then intercepted from behind by Collins.
Collins got screened incredibly hard, but he got right back in there and ended up getting that steal.
Suns trying to steal it right back. Iguodaro dives to the deck. Tries to save possession for Phoenix. Can't knock the effort on both sides. That's a jump ball.
Oof. Yeah, that's a grown man screen right there. But Collins was not deterred.
And checking on the nose. Make sure it's still there.
You get screened like that, you gotta check on everything. Your nose, your teeth. Make sure you're not seeing double.
Security guards literally are the worst. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are some cool security guards that I've met at sporting events that I've attended over the years. But just overall, the position of being a security guard, like, you gotta be a really fucking sad person to do that.
I forgot to call the screen out.
You got that look. Who is the guy who gave you that look?
And then they're all just they have an authority problem, and they think they're all high and mighty. They're pretty much people who like couldn't pass, you know, becoming a cop. They failed like at becoming a police officer, so they did this instead.
First game of the day from the Pavilion. Suns and the unbeaten Wolves. Lining it up. Bailey pulls it.
huge for Baylor. If he's going to be somebody that sticks around in this league, college and UCLA, he was known as a big-time driver, but not
It's
really.
people who were bullied in high school. They got bullied in school, so they now feel pleasure in bringing others down to that level.
Opening quarter. 32-16. Suns just 1 point so far in the second. Clark a couple of steps before dribbling.
See right here. He sits a little brush screen, pops out to the three-point line. Defender was a step late. He's able to knock it down.
Timberwolves are coming back. It's obviously slower than like a regular season game type comeback, but Suns have only scored 1 point this quarter. Timberwolves have scored 9 points this quarter.
Right here, Ellis coming off, and there's the little back screen action. They were looking for Malawatch all the way, and that's pick and roll game. What they really want is that weak side defender to go to sleep. And Miller did a good job of getting in there at the end, but that's a pick and roll to a back screen. You want your big fella to be able to roll and throw that down.
He's somebody who has shown.
Every security guard should be like the New Hampshire security. New Hampshire security is like, they don't give a fuck. There was, in the 3 years that we've been to New Hampshire, me and Nick, we met one dickhead security guard. And then, like, even, like, halfway through the interaction, he started becoming cool. Like, he kind of, like, realized that he overreacted and kind of, like, checked himself.
You see that guy, that 6'9" guy over there, flag? He's pretty good, so we don't have enough balls for you to come out here and shoot a bunch of step-back threes. We're going to run that offense through him, but we need you to screen for him and roll for the basket. It worked out pretty well for him.
Yeah, he and Knipple, I feel like, had that natural chemistry as a ball handler and a great screener. A lot of those alley-oops came off of Knipple passes. Malawatch also a bubbly personality. High character guy from all reports. Lasso's in that rebound on the offensive glass. That's too much for the 7-1 big man.
That's what you see, the long arm move ball. Getting his arms on that ball and making sure that he's able to go up there and get fouled after that. As soon as that shot goes up, he's in there carving out space. Make sure he grabs that rebound, secures it strongly, and then draws the foul. I really think this young man has a huge upside.
Come on, Malawatch. 2 free throws for him. He missed the first one.
You know he's going to be able to block shots. He's going to be able to be a rim protector. That's what the league is about. If you're a big man and we're not going to run straight offense through you, and there's very few of them. There's very few Joel Embiid and Jokers and guys like that. What the league really wants is guys like Malawatch, somebody that can screen, roll to the basket, dunk it, and at the same time knock down that three from the perimeter.
Look no further than
fucking air ball right there from Alex Schumacher.
From an unexpected source.
Wasn't expecting that one.
From the corner, Bailey, who just hit a three a few possessions ago. Long rebound, and the Suns have numbers. Schumacher, straight angle.
Schumacher, just that little subtle head fake made the defender think that he was going to pull it back, but Schumacher was setting them up for the drive all along. It's the nuances of the game, the little things. A real subtle fake by Schumacher just slowed that defender down. Right here, watch. You're going to see Schumacher. That look right there, Kane thinks he's about to pull it out to the three-point line. He just lays it up.
Using the eyes, the head fake. Clark for
Yes, sir.
three. Iguodaro's had a stellar first half for the Suns. It's the board. Ellis has 12 points to lead the way for Phoenix. Wood, corner triple. Iguodaro over the top, tips the rebound. And Moses Wood scoops it up. Ball fake inside. Time for Ellis. And one.
Ellis, great game continues.
Boogie, oogie, oogie. Ellis. 14 points. They're in the first half for Phoenix, who leads.
My
my dad's in the NBA.
No way.
So timeout here.
It's true. He's never shot a basket or anything, but he hasn't. He has a ton of assists. Is your dad in the NBA? Mine is. He's a really big deal. Ever heard of him? Never heard of him? Never heard of him? What can I say? He's a pro. See ya.
We're proud to support the healthcare pros who keep the NBA healthy. The NBA trusts its health to Evernorth Health Services.
Oh, look, I'm bottomless. Just like bottomless apps for $9.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's right, you can get bottomless mop sticks, fried pickles, and so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99 only at B-Dubs.
I'm certain it's level 5.
Are you for imprint certain?
I'm certain it's level 5.
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint. Your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
But wait, there's Marcos.
And Mike. So what do you think of Marco's Pizza with Mike's Hot Honey?
That's so good. Marco's Hot Honey Magnifico is back for summer. Dough made in-house daily, topped with 2 kinds of pepperoni, all drizzled with Mike's Hot Honey. Only at Marco's.
That's not a bad five to have at the college level. To play together well. The Duke squad, and where they were selected in this last draft. 3 in the top 10. Zion James, Tyrese Proctor to follow in the second round, and there's John Shire, Duke's head coach, who had a lot of weapons.
Yeah, I mean, and I give John Shire a lot of credit too. Because when you have that much talent, and you got all of those guys to buy in to try to do something special, everybody bought in on the defensive end. That was the most impressive part of what Duke did this year. Is they might be nice when they didn't score the basketball, but there was never a night or afternoon, whenever they were playing, that you watched Duke and thought to yourself, man, these guys aren't playing hard, they're not defending. To get 5 NBA guys, all 5, they knew they were going to go to the pros for the most part. Get 5 NBA guys to sacrifice on certain parts of their game, and everybody pour in defensively. Man, that tells you your coach is doing something big time, and you know it pains me to say that about the head coach for Duke University. Oh my goodness, I might get excommunicated for giving John Shire that.
That was about 10 seconds too long.
I know, but I got to be honest. But you know, I hate that I had to be honest about Duke and how well they're doing and how John Shire has been coaching, and he's probably going to have another great year. Got the Boozer twins coming next year.
Reload.
Tough time to be a Tar Heel.
Gotta figure out a way to compete in the ACC with what Shire puts year after year.
Carolina, we might need some more NIL money. Chris, let me get your checkbook. Let me get your credit card.
You're looking at my watch early. No,
yeah, you got a nice watch, man. You got a little bit of wealth to you, man.
Gadaro at the line. But I mean, to your point, we can see different parts of the game of Malowach, and he was one of the first to buy into, all right, I'm here at Duke. I'm going to be the defensive anchor, rim runner, and maybe sacrifice some of my offensive talents that I've worked so hard at in NBA Global Academy Africa, and instead focus in on this team that had championship potential, got as far as the Final Four and suffered that heartbreaking loss to Houston.
Yeah, and that just tells you about the character of Malowach. Do you know how hard it is to get an 18, 19-year-old future lottery pick to sacrifice his game when he thinks he's going to be sacrificing millions of dollars in the process? Like, I mean, that's a special type of kid to be like, okay, I'm not sure if I like this or if I even want to do this, but if you say it's going to help the team, then I'm going to do that. And that's part of the reason why Malowach also because as much as we talk about everybody that knows and talks about his character that much more.
Great smile. Lights up a room. Yeah, this is a good reports were like he just was one of the winners of the interview process at the combine. Everybody loved him.
And I can see it right away. I had to do Phoenix's game a couple days ago. Malowach wasn't playing. There was a couple of kids that just were yelling his name. He calmly turns around, smiles at them, walks over. Yeah, looks just like that. Walks over, signs the autograph. And the kids were so appreciative. Man, he's just a very warm and kind person. You can never have too many of those guys on your team.
Someone message.
2 minutes left in the first half.
So I'm trying to get Malowach in my game, make
every summer league, man. We have a good time.
It's a fun time here in Vegas. While we're talking some of the Duke guys, Cooper Flagg played his couple of games. He shut down now for the Mavericks. But what did you see from the number one pick?
I saw the ability to drive, get down the lane. First game was a little tough, but then against the Spurs, he was able to feel get a little bit more comfortable and knock down some shots as well. So I saw some defensive plays, some steals leading to some dunks in transition, big-time finishes at the rim, everything that we know Cooper Flagg is capable of. And that's why he was picked number one, because he affects the game so many different ways. He can score it, or on a night where he's not scoring, he can win games with his defense, win games with his passing and rebounding as well. So he is a truly complete basketball player.
This is what the Suns looked like in the first quarter with their defensive pressure. Wood on the follow-up tip. Wood, a well-traveled college basketball player. On the other end, quick in transition. Berger, another thunder. And the Wolves get a steal. There's a defense right there by Berger. Miller.
Oh, nice.
Short on the lane.
Oh, about 2 free throws.
Back in bounds. But we're moving down the other end. This is a foul on Phoenix.
And we're seeing Dillingham and Berger hooking up yet again for the lob combination. I tell you what, you might see a lot of that this year with the second unit of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Actually, that last foul on Berger of the Timberwolves. Yes, that Wolves bench. It's form, and now the absence to Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And plenty of young players who are itching at minutes to fill that void. While Moses Wood, mentioned, well-traveled, spent a year at Tulane in college, a year right here in Vegas at UNLV, couple years at Portland, and then his final year at Washington. Oh, wow.
He got his money's worth out of the college experience, I tell you that.
In more ways than one. The way he works in college.
Yeah, I know, man. All those youngsters get paid now, and they deserve every penny.
Wood is a shooter, so he fits in there. Any offense. Miller lost it on the way to the rim and was last touched by Phoenix with just 1.9 to shoot. Timeout, Minnesota.
Timeout, Timberwolves.
43.9 to go in the first half of the first game.
Suns are in the bonus for the remainder of the first half.
In a Jurassic world, every Jeep vehicle is Jurassic rated. Experience open-air freedom for all. Unsurpassed towing, no matter what it is. Or a third row to fit in all the adventure. Jeep. Jurassic World Rebirth.
Right now, with Employee Pricing Plus, purchase and get an average of $7,000 below MSRP on select 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee gas models in stock. Hurry, this great offer will become extinct July 31st.
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal before.
I got you.
But now, Wendy's has Buck Biscuits, like the Honey Buddy Chicken Biscuit, so you'll never skip breakfast again. If you're smart. Breakfast for a buck? Gotta be Wendy's.
Mom! Yeah? I fell. Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. I'm bleeding. Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want?
Welcome back to the NBA 2K26 Summer League, where Boogie Ellis, stellar first half.
Yeah, Ellis getting it done, energy and effort. You see right here the quick steal, the excellent hands, pays it off in transition. But Ellis has just been a pleasure to watch here in the first half, offensively and defensively.
In 12 minutes, 15 points. 2 of 4 from 3. You can see it there. 5 for 8 from the floor. And that doesn't even highlight what he's done on the defensive end. And that's how the Suns got off to the strong start, forcing 8 Wolves first quarter turnovers. Just a couple of seconds right off the inbound. Dillingham can't get it to go, but gets the rebound. And Minnesota can reset. Dillingham attacks Iguodaro. Scoop underhand. And a roll off the front end.
That's big time right there by Dillingham. Got right downhill, little finger roll action.
Dillingham, 4 points. At his first field goal. About 4 seconds separate the two teams, and fittingly, the ball in the hands of Ellis. Already over his average so far in the 3 prior summer league games. Moses Wood, a 3.
Moses Wood misses the 3.
Wolves with time. Clark with 3 seconds gets it off the glass just in time.
We make that 10-point game, and that'll bring us to halftime. I'll be back at 6:06 for the second half. I'm going to go outside and smoke, and I'll be back.
The Suns, the first quarter race to get out to the double-digit advantage, and they hold a 10-point lead after the first 20 minutes. Barry Shea showing off the hops, but Boogie Ellis was a standout in the first half.
HomeAglow just cleaned my entire house for $19. Seriously, $19. They showed up right on time, did my dishes, my laundry, they even cleaned my windows. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19. I love using HomeAglow, and I think you will too.
I can feel the winds of change. Urban this balance doesn't just happen. With subtle notes of bright cherry and warm vanilla, there's a method to our smoothness. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable. Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
This is the one who keeps it moving. He stocks the right parts and knows just where to find them. Because this is about more than business. The industrial grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You're their favorite aunt.
So we decided if anything happened to us,
We want you to take the kids. You guys.
Doesn't count. This is giving me the fuzzies. But what you need is a will. Trust and Will makes it easy. For as low as $199, you can quickly create a state-specific, legally valid document that actually counts. What's cooking?
Twins.
Twins. Start your will at trustandwill.com and make it count.
I recently helped a couple buy their dream home even before selling their current one. HomeLight's Buy Before You Sell program was a game changer. They were able to buy and sell on their own schedule. It was so easy and they were thrilled.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Welcome back to NBA Summer League. Autumn Johnson here. It is halftime between Phoenix and Minnesota. Suns are up 42-32 over the Timberwolves. There has been no shortage of amazing sights and sounds over the last week here in Vegas. Take a look at this quick recap.
Welcome to the NBA 2K26 Summer League. We're just getting underway from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yep, we're used to it. Temperatures at about 110 all week, but that doesn't matter because come inside, the basketball is going to be super chill. Remember that guy, Victor Wembanyama? Cooper Flagg will be a big #1 pick coming in this year. This guy's been in the building all afternoon. When Cooper finally gets in the building and his Mavericks play, I don't know, can he take it to another level?
Cooper is the new flag bearer for the procession of new faces coming to take charge in the NBA. Welcome to the league, Cooper Flag. Las Vegas, Nevada. And one of the most highly anticipated, highly debated runs of the entire summer. It's the Lakers against the Mavericks.
Liddell all over him, the step over, he kicks it up for the win! Booyah with the booyah! The Bucks win on the buzzer beater! Go, Filipowski driving,
out here and be with the guys, enjoy Vegas, and get to know these guys and just have fun hooping. Oh, my goodness. Yo, yeah! Here we go!
I love it. I love it.
Our school keep it so hot. My school get a robot. I know you'll say I'm a show hot. Let's go, Control tuck in my head. I'm alone inside my lane.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you can go the distance for what you love. And with travel perks like guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout with fine hotels and resorts, you have more time to celebrate. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
But wait, there's Marco's.
And Mike. So what do you think of Marco's Pizza with Mike's Hot Honey?
It's so good. Marco's Hot Honey Magnifico is back for summer. Dough made in-house daily, topped with 2 kinds of pepperoni, all drizzled with Mike's Hot Honey. Only at Marco's.
You waited a lifetime for this moment. Now it's time to celebrate. The official collection. The Oklahoma City Thunder NBA champions. Available now at NBA Store. A Fanatics experience.
I'm Jesse's uncertainty, and home projects used to be my specialty. Until Jesse got Thumbtack. With her guides and plans, I don't stand a chance.
Uncertainty doesn't live here. You do. Take care of your home with Thumbtack.
And this is an important step for all our employees.
Blah, 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 blah.
Certain you're a mule?
Yeah. Are you for imprint certain?
All right, I'm back for the second half
So when you need the
from
right
Las Vegas, Nevada, from the pavilion.
printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. That's the certainty of core imprint. Wow your clients. Nail your next event.
So through the first half, the Suns are up 42-32 against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Launch a product. Get buzz.
Through the first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Connect with a QuickBooks Live expert. Get expert help.
Jalen Clark has 2. Leonard Miller has 7. Joan Behringer has 6. Amari Bailey has 7. Rob Dillingham has 4. Tristan, what are you doing? Tristan Newton has 2. Jesse Edwards has 3. Kane and Fulton have 0. Zikarsky has 1. And then Brown, Eastern, Sane, Terrence Shannon Jr., and Watson all have not played. For the Phoenix Suns, Ryan Dunn has 4. Osei Guidaro has 8. Kaman Maluwach has 5. Boogie Ellis has 15. Yuri Collins has 0. Rasheer Fleming has 0. Mitch Muscari has 0. Alex Schumacher has 7. Moses Wood has 3. Brandon Angel, Battle, Bray, Gainey, Huntley, and Young all have not played. All right, so here's the second half.
Got it in, 5 boards. Maluwach with his standing reach.
And here we go.
Out the sun, 5 points. Got to the line 6 times, only made a couple of those free throws. Second half underway.
I tell you, Minnesota right away, they're going to have to take care of the ball. Had 14 turnovers in the first half. Led to 17 Phoenix points, so they got to protect that rock.
Behind the back, no look, Rab Berenger on the second chance. Leonard Miller cleans it up.
He's excellent when he's catching that lob, but when he has to catch it, gather, and go up, he's a step too slow. When he gets in the league, that step slow is going to get that shot blocked tremendously. So he's going to have to get better at his catches and going up explosive and quick.
Berenger had that stellar debut in Vegas. Showed all the positive flashes of his game. Miller, gorgeous footwork to lay it in.
Kind of coming back. Miller just got that in there. Leonard Miller. Chester.
Wolves were down 16 points at the end of one. They're within 6. Dunn bounce pass.
Malawash missed the 3.
Not afraid to get those 3-pointers up in Summer League. Ellis, and there is again a goaltend. That is the
Nice.
second time that
Goaltending.
just as it was coming down.
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm about to take another look at that one. I thought he got it.
They're not challenging it.
That's close. That's close. It's close. But you know what? I'll allow it. Ooh.
That one clearly.
That one isn't close. That's definitely a block.
Highlight block shot, but Ellis had his heel on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Honor, who has a certain college basketball head coach, has a lot to watch in Vegas.
I sure do. I'm joined by Duke's head coach, Coach Shire. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've had an off season, what's that been like so far? How's it been going?
The off season's been spent obviously following these guys and what they're doing and building our new team and getting ready for this upcoming season. But had to get here to see Kaman, just saw Tyrese, to see all our guys in Summer League is pretty special.
5 guys here in the NBA in this past draft. When you think of that, what makes you most proud?
Well, I think just the fact that these guys have done it differently to me. You know, the fact that they've had great individual success, being drafted in great situations, but they're incredible teammates. They allowed us to coach them every single day. They won, they competed. And hopefully, you know, a lot of times that goes hand in hand. So I think it's led to them being really prepared. Obviously, Tyrese having 35 points today was not bad. That was pretty good. Yeah, and Kaman, just seeing him impact the game in all different ways. I'm just really proud of them and what they've done.
Since we're watching Kaman's game right now, what ingredients do you think he has that makes him a franchise type of player?
Well, one, I don't think that people understand Kaman how young he is. You know, I mean, really, he should just be going into college now. And you see everything he's doing. I mean, he's got an infectious personality. He's always talking. He's got an incredible move. And, you know, you see his ability. He did a little bit for us. He's going to continue as he grows, like his offensive skill set. You know, the shooting, being able to put the ball on the floor. But just his impact on the defensive end, I could go on and on about him. But he's an incredible competitor. And to me, like, he has the personality and he has the mentality that you would want for a franchise, to lead your franchise for years to come.
You've got some special guys coming out of Duke, like the #1 overall pick in Cooper Flag. What do you think about his game is going to shine the most at this next level?
To me, he just is made for modern game in terms of, you know, the defensive versatility, really being like a point forward or whatever you want to call him, as a guy that can create for himself or create for others on the offensive end, somebody that competes all the time. I just think he's got such a unique skill set that, you know, there's a lot of other talented players, but he's unique to what he brings to the table as well. And I can't wait to watch him with a couple other Duke guys.
And I can ran over him.
That would be helpful. That was close. But obviously to see him with Derek Lively and Kyrie and the team that they have will be pretty cool.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach. I really appreciate it. An iconic run that you guys had. We're excited to see what you guys do this upcoming season.
That means a lot. It was a great finale with Kaman setting that on bounds. That's perfectly timed.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's perfect. Right on cue is Malawatch, that highlight rejection. But what Shire's been able to put together year after year at Duke, and then we highlighted the 5 players selected in this most recent draft. A lot for him to watch and keep track of, but has to like what he's seeing from his now former center.
I think that he said something that was very key to Duke's success. He said, this group allowed me to coach. And that's key. Like, hey, if they're willing to learn, listen, and that's key. Anytime you get a group that's that talented that allows the coach to coach, good things.
So time about Timberwolves.
We'll carry that conversation when we return to Vegas.
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating an uncompromisingly delicious bourbon. Handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark. Perfectly unreasonable.
Are you feeling more fulfilled now that you're back to work?
No. I have to take a vacation.
Good luck. What do I need luck for? You can't just stand this thing on and off and take a vacation. This is who you are, Hutch.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm here on vacation. I just want a break.
Nobody 2, rated R, only in theaters August 15th.
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal. Before. I got you. But now, Wendy's has buck biscuits, like the Honey Buddy chicken biscuit, so you'll never skip breakfast again. If you're smart. Breakfast for a buck? Gotta be Wendy's.
My basketball journey began in high school. As a kid, I wanted to be a point guard. As I got older, I realized that my forte was shooting the basketball. Coming out of college, they called me Great Scott. And then my rookie year in Orlando, I made 3 threes in a row with Paul Porter, who was the PA announcer in Orlando. He yells out, "Great!" And he stopped and goes, 3 Ds. Look over there. Here I am now, 3D on NBA TV.
Emirates NBA Cup returns to Las Vegas December 13th and 16th. Get access first to experience all the action live with NBA experiences. Visit NBAevents.com to purchase tickets and experiences. Milwaukee Bucks, the winners of the NBA Cup. A season ago in Vegas. We will follow that one up this December. Phoenix, 6-point lead. Their lead was as large as 16 back in the first quarter, so it's been the Wolves who have tried to fight their way back. They haven't led at all in this contest.
Yeah, Suns have led the entire game besides when it was tied. It's tied up at the beginning, obviously, and then we scored 2, and then they scored 2 to tie it back up, and then we scored again and haven't looked back.
Said that his team of a lot of talented prospects allowed him to coach them.
And that's key. When you have a talented team and guys are all willing to allow the coach to coach. And what he means by that is, hey, guys are going to do the right thing.
Shit.
I don't have to police this team.
Damn.
Police themselves. When I tell them to do
Fuck. How do we blow this?
Do I know what I'm talking about?
We haven't blown it yet.
Doing certain things, even
How do we let it get this close?
they agree with, but they trust the coach.
They don't even got Shannon in.
Empower them enough to
Look at Terrence Shannon Jr., greatest NBA player who ever lived.
prime example. He had to allow the coaching staff to tell him, hey, you're not going to take the shots that we know you want to take here because we don't think that
That's going to tie it up.
this team. We know about Washington shooting 3. He didn't have that opportunity, and he said, okay, you know what? If this is what you guys believe in, this is what you guys want, I'm cool with that. I'll do whatever we need to win.
From 16 down to tying this one up at 47. It's a 19-5 run for the Wolves. And Minnesota has knotted this up with
Timeout, Suns.
2 to go in the third. Phoenix wants time, have some work to do here in Las Vegas.
But wait, there's Marco's.
And Mike, so what do you think of Marco's Pizza with Mike's Hot Honey?
It's so good. Marco's Hot Honey Magnifico is back for summer. Dough made in-house daily, topped with 2 kinds of pepperoni, all drizzled with Mike's Hot Honey, only at Marco's.
And this is an important step for all our employees.
Blah, 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 blah.
Certain you're a meal?
Yeah. Are you for imprint certain?
Oh boy.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Get the drink that gets you at Sonic.
It's a summer-long heat check. And here we go. The NBA's Generation Next showcases their talent in summer league. I like summer basketball. NBA 2K26 Summer League coverage continues on NBA TV.
LeBron James, a shot at history. And there it is.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Depending on what happens in this game and some of the action elsewhere in the Summer League, the Wolves have a chance to play in the Summer League semifinals. It has to start with winning this game, and after trailing by 16 in the first quarter, it's worked their way back to tie this one up at 47.
Also, we'll get 2 free throws.
It's all the way to the rim. Draws a foul on Zakarsky.
And every time Iguodala sees Zakarsky on him, he goes right past him. He understands that's a mismatch that he can win at any point. And on the flip side, if you're Minnesota, when you see a big fella isolated in that type of situation, you got to give him a little bit extra help.
Also, misses the first one.
And Minnesota has to do a better job of taking care of the ball if they want to get back in it. They've done exactly that.
Yeah, when you don't turn it over, you don't fuel other teams' fast breaks. A lot of times you can find a way to get yourself right back in the ball game, and that's what Minnesota has done here in this third.
And he missed them both.
Missing both at the line there. The Suns are 9 for 21 at the free throw line. 9 for 21. Minnesota has yet to lead. Zakarsky screens. Bailey fakes. Delivers corner. Clark.
Damn.
And Minnesota has their first lead here this afternoon.
And the Timberwolves lead.
Pick and roll recognition by Bailey. He's read the pick and roll correctly. Came off, drew 2 Suns players to him. As you see, Iguodala missed that jumper right there, and then Bailey was able to find his man in the corner.
Schumacher.
There you go.
Rasheer Fleming leads it up.
Rasheer Fleming gets that in there.
Was the first pick in the second round. The Suns utilized that break between the first and second round of the draft to come up with a trade to move up and select Fleming. Fell in love with the potential two-way impacts to the forward, and Red O'Q knocks the ball away from Dillingham to guard. Shot clock down to 1. Dillingham off glass. Beautiful.
That's tough. That's what we talked about with this
Rob
game.
Dillingham got that in there.
Shot creation, the confidence.
It's a 3-point game.
Not having a great shooting game, but he's not deterred. He understands what his skill set is.
Dillingham has the keys. No Terrence Shannon Jr. for Minnesota. Just the rest day. Fleming.
Rasheer Fleming gets that in there.
Good cut by Fleming, but even better pass to Iguodala.
Suns playing without Kobe Bryant. A push off low on Miller. He's gone for the offensive foul.
You see right here, Bailey reads the pick and roll, finds Clark right there for the 3-ball in the corner. Excellent recognition, and here Dillingham doing it himself. Getting right to the cup for the easy finish.
Fleming. That's the rebound on the other side of the glass. Dunn had it initially. Timberwolves whipped it away. And Miller got it to the glass. He's not bad. He is. Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, who's that?
I like to see the pain that he's
Who's that?
done.
Who's that? Oh my God, that's Ryan Dunn.
First round
He's
pick,
up.
2024, Ryan Dunn in pain.
Oh no. No, 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 no. He's limping.
Bourbon this balance doesn't just happen. With subtle notes of bright cherry and warm vanilla, there's a method to
No,
our
that's not good.
smoothies.
That's not good.
Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
That's really not good. Hope he's ready for the fucking start of the season.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you can enjoy the Centurion Lounge
That's bad.
and access to incredible experiences worldwide. So being a fan for life turns into the trip of a lifetime. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Ryan Dunn went down right before we stepped aside.
Right there, he gets kind of. Looks like it's a little bit of an ankle sprain.
They walk back to the bench under his own power.
I tell you, if I'm Phoenix, I'm being very careful.
There's the other news of the NBA today. Buyout official Bradley Beal. Ryan Dunn, one of those players with his size, defensive ability, who can take advantage of the minutes void.
Yeah, and you see him right there trying to work through it and possibly get back in this ball game. But if you're Phoenix, you might have to think about the big picture. You know Bradley Beal is no longer going to be a part of this team. You need a guy like Dunn next year. His two-way ability. Maybe you, even if he wants to get back in this game, maybe you keep him out just for his own safety. Sometimes you have to protect the player from himself.
But that was the second time in this game that he went down. He popped back up earlier in the first half. Again, trying to stretch out that foot, that ankle. There's Beal, the buyout, which gives the Suns that financial flexibility out of the first apron and second apron. They've heard that apron more quite a bit over the last couple of years. It's almost been a burden for the moves that they could make to try to improve the team.
Oh man, I just really hope Ryan Dunn's okay.
Meanwhile, the Clippers get the addition instead of Beal at what, that $50 million number. It's now closer to $5 million.
Damn. Come on. Jesus Christ, guys. You're playing like the actual Suns. You gotta play better than that. You gotta play better than the actual Phoenix Suns.
I understand it didn't work out for Bradley Beal in Phoenix, but don't get it twisted. Bradley Beal can still play. Averaged about 17 points per game last year. Shot
There you go. There's a three. That'll tie it up.
49% from the field and 38% from three. So he didn't have his old school Washington Wizards Bradley Beal numbers, but he still has solid numbers, and he will definitely help the Clippers as they try to compete for a championship next year.
The efficiency numbers, I mean, you just highlighted that they were not bad. No, not at all this year.
And so I think I have to get that out there because in this league, sometimes when the narrative gets bad around you, enough people hear it, they start thinking you can't play anymore. Bradley Beal can still play. Don't get it twisted.
Foul on the Timberwolves.
It didn't happen in Phoenix the way they thought it would, but he can still play. He can still help a team. I think the Clippers should be very happy to have him. Especially when you look at the fact that the Clippers made that trade for Norman Powell. So you could see, okay, they traded Norman Powell for John Collins. John Collins is going to be able to help him in the front court, but Bradley Beal can make up for some of that scoring that Norman Powell left behind.
So here's that rim running threat Collins, and then you have Brook Lopez in addition in the offseason. So they sneakily have made some tweaks to a team that surprised a lot of people last year, how effective they were. You can see their depth chart now.
Re-signed James Harden back. Like I said, Zubac, man, he had an incredible year. The Clippers have quietly had an incredible offseason. No moves that really wow you, like, oh my goodness. There was no big shocking moves. But the pieces that they've added all make sense. Brook Lopez, Collins, we just talked about getting Bradley Beal. All those players are going to make sense and can help you in the championship if the claw is healthy. If Kawhi Leonard is healthy and James Harden is still balling, this is a team that you should be very, very afraid of because when you look at what happened after the All-Star break, this was probably the premier defensive team in the league as well. And team leader Jeff Van Gundy really had them competing well at that end.
Let's see. They passed the Western Conference. They improved. It's like a lot.
They missed the first one.
At the top of the West.
Jose Iguodala 2 for 9 for free throws today. He made the second one though, so that'll give the Suns the lead.
Make the difference. Big moments. Free throw line.
How the Suns choke the lead?
3 for the Suns.
Oh, I want you to read the middle part of that sentence again. Oh, there you go. Read that middle part of that sentence again. That's how. There you go, Oso.
He's really good around the basket with some of those hook shots and floaters.
It's a versatile big for Shaka Smart. Trying to go back-to-back from distance. Going with the 2 for 1. About 5 seconds. Closer to 6. Separate the two clocks.
I mean, they're almost playing like the fucking normal Phoenix Suns. Like you gotta be better than that, dude. You can't be playing like the normal Phoenix Suns.
He changes, sliding right to that corner right there. The pass delivery.
I mean, that's not gonna set you up for success at all.
Timberwolves last year. Got a lot more minutes.
2 free throws here for Boogie Ellis. He's good. He made that one. That'll give the Suns the lead. He's actually good.
Meanwhile, Boogie Ellis, a star on this
21
side of the
points
Suns.
tonight.
He was 21 points.
He has had a huge game.
7 for 11. And 5 for 5 free throws.
It's two-way play. Got the team off to the fast start. 2 clocks nearly identical. 2-time champ. That UConn Newton. Second round pick. Last season is foul. Schumacher.
Alrighty, foul him.
That was the foul to give for Minnesota. Took a foul 4 games, so Minnesota with a side out with 8.7.
Timberwolves quickly get Dillingham back in his game for his last possession. Gotta figure they're gonna give the ball to him and let him go to work right here in the middle of the court. Look for ISO or mid pick and roll.
Oh, backcourt.
Completely established in the
Suns will get possession here.
touch that ball, so that's one of those where your coach Kevin Hansen just gotta shake your head. Ellis trapped, splits it. Lob up top with 3 seconds knocked away. You got Daro, and that does it for the.
So that'll end the third quarter. Suns are up 59-57, but the game did get a lot closer, and the Timberwolves took the lead a few times there in that third quarter. So gotta, tighten in and fucking fight hard. Strap in, bitches.
Get ready. Who needs their cash now?
Oh, look, I'm bottomless. Just like bottomless apps for $9.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's right, you can get bottomless mop sticks, fried pickles, and so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99 only at B-Dubs.
This is the one who never stops. She works around the clock and knows when it's all on the line. Having the right supplies makes all the difference. The industrial-grade products you need. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
One of the biggest challenges my clients face is buying and selling a home at the same time. That's why who you work with matters. With HomeLight, we're able to help our clients buy and sell at the same time. It's the most game-changing product in real estate today.
Launch a product. Get buzz. A lot of buzz. Realize you need help with all that buzz. Connect with a QuickBooks Live expert. Get expert help. Staff up. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks. Your way to money.
There's an easier way. With Thumbtack. Download the app today and care for your home from top to bottom.
I'm joined by Rob Dillingham, and you guys were down by as much as 16 in that first quarter. Now you cut it down to 2. What was key in fueling that to now get it back to coming into the final frame?
I just said, finding out what they was doing, figuring out how we gonna game plan against it, and how we gonna beat it, and we figured it out. So now we got a little better at it.
You are being asked to run the show. What pride do you take in that challenge, and how are you kind of
Here's the fourth quarter.
as you close it out?
I just want to win. So whatever it takes to win, I'm gonna do.
Thanks, Rob.
That was Rob Dillingham from the Timberwolves. We saw him get drafted last year in 2024. We did the draft on stream unintentionally. The Red Sox were in a rain delay, so we did the draft. Saw him get drafted.
Mike Connolly available to ask him questions, learn from his experiences.
It's always good when you're a young guard or just a young player in this league. You have a veteran that's been through it, that's able to show you and talk to you about what you should do to help improve your game. Because there's certain things.
Oh, a three-pointer. There you go.
There's certain things that you might watch in the game.
Kobe Bray.
I can just tell you, hey, listen, young fella, you're going too fast right here. Learn how to change speeds. That'll help you out. And you'll be surprised at how that helps you.
Dillingham delivers.
He went a little bit gimpy, but yeah, nice play right there by Dillingham.
Fleming wants 3. Hit them all 3 of those from the corner. And Dillingham Great shot is followed up by a Fleming three.
But the ball pressure, I told you, in Summer League, man, the ball pressure was there. He was not deterred. Went right past him. But we've been seeing a lot more ball pressure, a lot more guys really getting into people's chest, 94 feet.
A conversation with Autumn really fired up. Really, I see. Two great plays right at the rim, out of the break. Collins, one more. Went from the corner.
Oh, there you go. Gary Collins with the three. Now we're 1 point away from Mr. 69.
Big body shooter at 6'8". And that's an offensive foul.
Nice.
Right there. Quick crossover, change of direction. Scoop lay inside over Wood. This time he just splits the trap. Once again, goes right into Wood's chest. And he's just a confident scorer. Always has been. He's just one of those guys that believes I'm a special player with the rock.
Tough to contain. Keeping that dribble alive in traffic. Newton gets called for that foul, his fourth. Phoenix saw their lead evaporate in the third quarter. They've recovered to gain a 7-point lead over the Timberwolves, who have yet to lose a game in Vegas. St. Louis product, Collins, dishes, Mascari halfway down, and Newton secures the rebound.
Oh!
Big collision right in front of the Timberwolves bench. They call the blocking foul.
He's good. Kobe Bryant.
On Mascari.
That's right, I was with Mascari.
Guess who's checking back in the game? You see a big time collision right there.
So Mitch Mascari got pushed down there.
Looking forward to hearing that being the offensive foul.
On the flip side, Dunn back in the ballgame.
Ryan Dunn.
Ryan Dunn's back in the game. That's good. I did not expect that. I thought he was going to be done for the summer, honestly. Questioning if he'd be back for the start with the season.
These teams starting to feel good offensively, getting to a lot better rhythm and flow than we had earlier.
3-point game. Collins bounces. Push shot against That one rolls through.
He's really good in that area right there. When he catches, he's good with the little flip shot. He has a little hook shot also, and he's a good passer in the mid-range.
Decision maker.
And that's key too. Because in this game, if you're not going to be a three-point shooter, when you're in that mid-pick and roll, you have to be able to catch it, score, or make the correct pass. And Iguodala was really good at catching and scoring.
So Nosa Iguodala is Mr. 69.
In a summer league setting, it's nice to have a point guard like Collins on this end too, who just knows where to go with the basketball.
Yeah, Collins is going to sit there and reciprocate for everybody.
Dunn, who's checked back in, gets the shooter's touch.
Ryan Dunn. Heating up. Yeah, I guess he's all right.
He understands Dillingham is the hot man. He wants that smoke.
Guys are freak. I always fucking forget that, dude. These guys are freak athletes.
Draws a foul on Dunn. All right, this fourth quarter has had a different pace to it.
Yeah, different feel to it.
It's been the dynamite Dillingham in the fourth quarter.
See Dillingham wave away the screen like, nah, don't set that screen. I got big fella on the island. But Iguodala ran right down the court, and this time he was able to get the floater over Berger. Berger hand stone up in frustration.
Seven in the fourth for Dillingham. Malawatch back in for Phoenix. A 4-0 record at stake on the Timberwolves side, but right now down by 5.
The hell?
Throw it away. That's just careless. Not even looking. Moses Wood, and he felt his chest to say, my bad on that one. Nevada native who played at UNLV, Wood, 1 year.
Moses Wood just fucking fucked up right there.
In his college career. of space. Dillingham saves it by throwing it right off the body.
And that was actually a great job by Malawach. He was up at the level. He wasn't in a drop. Dillingham would have attacked that drop, but because Malawach was up at the level, it forced Dillingham into the corner, and he had nowhere to go.
And Malawach showcased the ability to play at the level of Duke. He wasn't just exclusively a drop big. Knocked out of bounds. We'll stay here with the shot clock at 14.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they would tell him to be at the level. Sometimes he want to drop. I've even seen him have some big-time moments where he would actually switch on the guards, and he would do a pretty good job of not letting them get a shot off.
With those long arms to help them contain on the perimeter. Berger just off the front of the ring. You didn't like that shot.
Not this time in the ball game. You know, 5 minutes to play. Berger not known to being a shooter. You might want to make sure you get a quality possession.
Make the DHO. Malawach and send the tank. There was contact there. And a foul call on Berger. It's a good one in the fourth quarter.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles. It worked! Buckets. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan.
The answer is Sheboygan.
Image. P-E-Z-O-L. Bottom row?
From the logo. State Farm with the assist.
But wait, there's Marco's.
And Mike. So what do you think of Marco's Pizza with Mike's Hot Honey?
It's so good. Marco's Hot Honey Magnifico is back for summer. Dough made in-house daily, topped with 2 kinds of pepperoni, all drizzled with Mike's Hot Honey. Only at Marco's.
Yeah? Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. I'm bleeding. Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want?
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal before.
I got you.
But now, Wendy's has buck biscuits, like the Honey Buddy chicken biscuit, so you'll never skip breakfast again. If you're smart. Breakfast for a buck? Gotta be Wendy's.
My old bank kept draining my savings with fee after fee. Chime has no monthly fees and no overdraft fees. Plus, I get access to over 50,000 fee-free ATMs. Join the millions of members, just like us, banking fee-free at Chime.
Rob Dillingham shining in the first game at the Pavilion here this afternoon.
But Dillingham really getting it going. In this second half, he has really picked up his scoring. You see the nice pass right there. But this is what makes him special, the ability to get his shot off and make big shots.
Summer League standings, so at stake for the Timberwolves, a chance to go 4-0 and have a point differential that would get them in the top 4 and a chance at playing in the semifinals in Vegas.
Like
Suns will not be playing in that.
All these guys want to have a chance to hoist that trophy. I know it's just a Summer League trophy, but it's a trophy nonetheless.
I always say, no matter what, you get a chance to celebrate with teammates. That's something to play for. Dillingham step back shorts, but the Wolves get the rebound and a chance to reset.
Well, Bailey should have shot that one. Thought about it on the catch. Should have just caught it in the corner and let it fly.
So that call would be a jump ball.
I guess they couldn't tell it went off of.
They didn't get a clean look, so there's a jump ball upcoming. Timberwolves here in this fourth quarter, carried by Dillingham, who's had the team's last 5 field goals in this fourth quarter.
That's what he is. He's that guy. He's that scorer. He's that bucket getter. There's nothing for him to string together 3 to 4 buckets in a row.
Done. Extended the ball, and that drew the contact. Well done on the dribble drive from the second-year player out of Virginia.
So Dunk gets fouled.
Right there. The ball.
Yeah, I like the crossover.
2 free throws.
He was clearly in pain in that third quarter. like that foot, and he was able to stretch it out.
First one is missed.
Summer League action continues tonight on NBA TV, ESPN, and the ESPN app. Magic Nets, 7:30 Eastern here on NBA TV. Mavericks, Sixers, 8 Eastern on ESPN. Wizards, Jazz follows 10 Eastern on ESPN. Big collision on a rebound and off of another missed free throw for the Suns.
If the Suns don't win this game, they're going to look right to the free throw line as one of the biggest reasons. Minnesota's down 5 right now, but with 12 for 27 from the free throw line, that is not going to cut it.
44%. Bailey follows his own. Great finish. Landed on his hip, shakes it off.
So it's a 3-point game now.
3-point game. Now a lot on the perimeter. He's double teamed.
And that's going to be a turnover. And Dillingham brings it within 1.
Down the stretch, let's see who's going to execute the most. It should be advantage Timberwolves with a player like Dillingham, being the type of electric scorer he is and confident player he is. In this environment, you would think he would have an advantage coming down the stretch.
Collins, playmaker. Don hunts a three.
Oh, there you go, Ryan.
Back to a 2-possession lead for Phoenix. Shot 31% from 3 a season ago. Decent volume. Dillingham muscles inside, tries to shake off a couple of reaching arms.
We're kind of pushing and shoving there a little bit.
Basket.
Dillingham a little frustrated right there. Thought Collins got him out there on the perimeter with a little bit of a hand check. I tend to agree.
So Suns picked up a foul, or Suns commit a foul.
Said it's Boogie Ellis who's called for his third.
Boogie Ellis committed the foul.
Just see it.
So Timberwolves will have the ball here. 4:21 left in the pavilion.
Yeah, he talked about saying, hey, listen, it took some time trying to figure out what they were doing. And understood what was going on, and now he was ready for the proof. That's it. That's an area. You see him get fouled for 3.
Gets to watch one of the best closers in the NBA, Anthony Edwards, on a game-in, game-out basis. Has a chance on this stage to be the closeout player here. And his foot was on the line on that attempt.
Nice little jab step sends Dunn into the screen. Dunn ends up fouling on the
And he made the first one.
That play was all set up by a quick jab.
It's a 3-point game.
Dillingham has all that. He understands all the nuances of scoring. The quick jabs, the crossovers, the head fakes, the hezos, double crosses. Anything you want from an offensive skill point as far as ball handling and being crafty, he has all of that in his bag.
Jalen Clark checking in for the Timberwolves.
Showcasing all of it in the fourth. 11 of his 21.
So it's a 2-point game.
In the first,
Dillingham made both those free throws.
I like to see it.
Collins draws a switch.
Collins gives it off to Malawatch. Malawatch for 3. He gets it. Nice.
I like it. I like it.
I like this guy, man.
How good how good of a 3-point shooter Malawatch is, but he just simply wasn't allowed to do what it do.
Second made 3.
I think that's a mistake.
He comes
He wasn't allowed to do it at Duke.
away from Dillingham.
No hesitation. Collins sees him. Malawatch understands there's 2 inside with Iguodala. No hesitation, and the shot looks good. I mean, the form looks really good.
Playing for South Sudan in the exhibition that they played the United States. He had a corner 3 as he came in off the bench. Didn't play many minutes in that game, but that's when you knew as a youngster playing against some of the best in the world that he has some talents.
I remember watching that game. There's a moment in that game where he caught on Joel Embiid. Real nice jab, step to a jumper, and I was like, hold on, who's that kid? Then they told me he was going to Duke, and I was dejected. I was like, that guy's going to Duke next year. I'm like, for real?
That was an Embiid-like move to Joel Embiid.
The rich get richer, man.
And Malawatch helped anchor that Duke defense all the way to the Final Four. Now trying to carve out a role in year 1 with the Suns.
All right.
You put
Time out
everything
here.
into getting it right, from launches to milestones and team recognition. With expert support, quality products, and on-time delivery, 4imprint makes sure your brand shows up strong. Visit 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A
Timberwolves
side
timeout.
slasher with Grillo's pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a pickle-rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
If you take or have taken Humira for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and still have symptoms, you don't have to settle. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. It's one of the latest treatments from the makers of Humira. Rinvoq works differently than Humira and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can deliver rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission, and helps visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Rapid symptom relief and lasting steroid-free remission are possible with Rinvoq. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. You could pay as little as $0 per month.
Timberwolves challenge on an out-of-bounds play that was clearly off of Minnesota.
After review, the call stands is out of bounds on the Timberwolves. Suns will be awarded the ball on the baseline.
Kevin Hansen was hoping to get the proximate foul. As we'll take a look at the play right by the baseline, but the refs say they'll keep the call as is.
Yeah, I didn't really see a foul right there. I thought that was a little bit of a waste of a challenge, but hey, it is what it is.
It's clearly off of Bailey. Five-point game, 3:35 left. Suns Wolves. Game 1 at the Pavilion. Malawatch gets rid of it. Done. He knew it was off as soon as it left his hands. Berger fights for the rebound. It's off his hands. Just 4.4 on the shot clock. Don't get much time practicing when you do work on these baseline out of bounds plays and just try to set it up for Dunn. Not much design to that one.
Yeah, like they just realized they could throw it up right there and try to sneak a layup in, but Dunn couldn't catch it in corral it. Now let's keep an eye on this matchup. Dunn versus Dillingham.
11 fourth-quarter points for Dillingham. Was the 8th pick in the draft last year.
Good pass.
He set it up. Dillingham again. Miller finishes with the
It's a three-point game. Timeout Suns. Or no, not a timeout, it's a foul. They committed a foul.
Right here.
They have no timeouts left.
No wasted motion, just a quick swipe through, goes right by Dunn. That creates the problem. Malawatch has to step up. Miller's on the backside and one. Going to the free throw line, trying to pay it off.
Just how valuable are these reps right here for Dillingham, trying to play in crunch time here against a elite NBA defender and Dunn. Scoring, making plays.
These are big time minutes for Dillingham. Like I said, there's minutes to be had behind Mike Conley Jr. Next year for Minnesota. You have to prove to the coaching staff that when they give you those minutes, you know what to do with them, and making plays like that down the stretch of a game like this can help give them that confidence.
What a lead! That one's off to the right. Malawatch tips. Up high, Ellis hit hard. Foul on the Timberwolves. Dillingham called at a 3 that would have given Minnesota the lead with under 3 left.
Somebody says a technical foul. I think it was Bailey.
And Bailey did get a technical foul all over it.
Down 2 points. 2:45. You can't get a technical foul this time in the ball game. Every point counts.
Maury Bailey Talked about Jalen Clark quite a bit. Bailey was a teammate of Clark at UCLA. You got a technical foul late in a game like that, you head to the bench.
Definitely. That's what, hey, listen, if you're not a star player, you get a technical foul in a one-possession ball game with under 3 on the clock, the bench is definitely where you'll be headed. Only certain guys can get away with that. And Bailey is not right now learning he is not one of those guys. You are not that guy.
3-point Phoenix lead. Shot clock at
Boogie Ellis misses. 2:20 left.
To hold off the defender. Approaching the 2 minutes ago mark.
Gillingham. And that's up and in. It's a 1-point game.
Dillingham had a little something to say to my watch.
A wingspan. About 9'6". Couldn't alter that.
Battle Watch did not answer.
More of a standing reach. Clark for 3.
Missed the 3.
Grabs the rebound.
Jalen Clark tried to make a 3, missed it.
1, a minute 45.
Needs a quality possession. Collins is going to slow it down, see if he can get something good. Probably looking for
Here's
some
Yuri
type of
Collins.
ISO action right now against Dillingham. Dillingham giving up a lot of size over there.
Collins.
Yuri Collins missed.
Flies for the second chance, and now the Wolves have numbers. A chance to go.
Jalen Clark, and he'll get fouled. That'll be 2 free throws.
2 free throws that could give the Timberwolves the lead.
And what's happening right here, Phoenix is trying to keep this ball on the sideline. Dillingham reads that, gets to the middle anyway, and then with the high scoop over Malawatch, it lets him know something. I think he said, "You're too small." I promise you, I think that's what he said. The irony.
Yes.
So Jalen Clark for 2 free throws. He makes the first one. That'll tie it up.
Clark ties it at 81.
Game is tied with 1:23 left.
But Dillingham is being so crafty in his understanding of how to play offense is what really made that play. You can see Phoenix saying ice, blue. They wanted to send that. When you hear ice or blue, that just means you want to send that screen to the baseline.
And he'll make the second one. Oh, wait, no, that's a fucking put in. So that's 2. So it's 83-81. Yuri Collins makes that. That'll tie it back up. Should be the lead, honestly, by 1.
Coming up here in Summer League. Dillingham has been the go-to guy in the 4th. Draws a switch.
Got Malawatch on. You got to give him the ball. Clear it out. Clear it up. No.
Coming with the double with Collins. Clark receives. Dishes corner. Newton.
Fuck.
Timberwolves lead by 3. 48 seconds.
Malawatch got matched up on Dillingham. They didn't want Big Fella on the
Come on, Yuri.
And they end up giving up the corner 3.
Give it to Malawatch. Malawatch, come on. Boogie. Boogie, come on. Give it to Ryan. Yep, there you go. Come on, Ryan. Oso. Yeah, come on. Boogie, nope. And now we gotta play the fucking foul game. We just blew this game, y'all. Oh wait, no, we didn't. They committed a foul.
Right here, Clark's going to make a great pass. Ends up paying off the triple in the corner for Newton. It all started with Dillingham getting double. Now they're going to sub Dillingham out. Want to get a little bit better defensive player in there for this high-end possession.
Like the offense-defense substitutions. Jamal Cain coming in for Minnesota. Timberwolves looking to stay unbeaten in Summer League. Been down most of the way.
Come on.
Here.
Ryan. Ryan Dunn for 3. Nope. Fucking airballed that like a fucking joke.
Didn't need it. I understand you want to get that shot right there, but you can still drive that ball to the rim and play the free throw game down the stretch. Didn't need a wild and contested 3-point.
Dude, just commit it.
There he is, fouled by Ellis.
So the Timberwolves are in the bonus now. They'll get 2 free throws here.
Head to the free throw line. One would make it a 2-possession game, and How about Minnesota? Down most of the way, trailed by as many as 16 points.
This is a fucking classic Suns game, you know?
Here in this fourth frame, 23 on the afternoon.
Just with less scoring. Usually, you know, fully established NBA players that'll score more points.
Most outstanding player in 2024
So,
with UConn.
this is like,
Exits again.
you know, a normal Suns game would have more points.
This side, what a stellar performance.
And he makes them both.
For Minnesota. 16.2 left.
Oh, so there you go.
That's the stuff in 12 seconds. And there's the foul. And we'll walk the floor. Jalen Clark, 78% free throw shooter a season ago.
The next game at the Pavilion will start here in half an hour. So it'll be over by the time that game starts. Or scheduled to start. Obviously the game can't start until this one ends.
The difference in this game has been the free throw line.
Missed the first one.
We talked about it. We said this, the Phoenix Suns don't win this game, they're going to look directly at the free throw line for the reason why they were not successful. 13 of 28, 46% from the stripe. Oof. Left a lot of money out there.
This contract converted.
And Clark made the second one, so it's a 4-point game. Come on, gotta move fast. Gotta move fast. Can't be slow. Come on, Boogie. Now. Malawatch. Come on, do it now, Ryan. Nope, that's it. Well, what a fucking performance, boys. What a nice job y'all did. What a nice job.
No Terrence Shannon Jr. for Minnesota, but they had Dillingham, and that proved to be enough.
No Terrence Shannon, they didn't need him. Dillingham in the fourth quarter turned into an absolute superhero and brought it home for the Timberwolves.
Fun to see the takeover.
Nice fucking job, guys. Fucking blew it.
Minnesota 4-0, but that point differential drops by only winning this game by 4. So we'll see how that affects them and if that'll be enough for them to make the semis of Vegas. Dillingham was the standout in the fourth quarter, and he's without him.
Here's Rob Dillingham from the Timberwolves. Yeah, nice congrats there from Ryan Dunn.
23 points, 13 in the fourth quarter. What channeled that takeover?
I don't know. God, for real, because I had 2 points at first. I was thinking in my head, damn, how we going to win? So, really just wanted to stick it out and win the game, trusting my teammates, seeing them hit big shots, play good stops. So, it's like, I got to do something. So.
Well, you told me, I just want to win, and we just want to win. How do you personally impact winning?
Really just any way I can, playing up the court 94 feet, getting us into plays, knocking down the open shots I can, getting our teammates in a position where they like to score the ball. Just the little things for sure.
What do you personally want out of this summer league coming into year 2? This franchise has been stressing that they want you to run the show.
Really just doing everything the coaches want me to do and like figuring out how I can help the main team and doing the little things to help the main team, because it's not all about scoring, it's not all about winning, it's all about just making the right plays and making my teammates better. So whatever I can do to make them better, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Big time win to stay undefeated. Thanks, Rob.
For sure, thank you.
23-7 for Dillingham.
All right, so Timberwolves fucking come back. Suns blow it. And that's fun. This afternoon, this evening, it was afternoon. Yep, Jaden, they did indeed. They did indeed. This afternoon in Vegas. For the losing Phoenix Suns, Ryan Dunn scored 9, Osa Iguodala scored 17, Kaman Malawatch scored 8, Boogie Ellis scored 23, Yuri Collins scored 2, Rasheer Fleming scored 7, Mitch Muscari scored 3. Alex Schumacher scored 7. Moses Woods scored 9. And then Brandon Angel, fucking Khalif Battle, Kobe Bray. Oh, Kobe Bray didn't play? I thought he did. I was tripping earlier. He didn't play. Jordan Gainey, CJ Huntley, and Solomon Young all did not play. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Jalen Clark scored 13. Leonard Miller scored 22. Joan Behringer scored 6. Amari Bailey scored 9. Rob Dillingham scored 23. Tristan Newton scored 9. Jesse Edwards scored 3. Jamal Cain scored 3. CJ Fulton scored 0. Rocco Zikarsky scored 1. And then Martez Brown, Nogel Eastern, Babacar Sane, Terrence Shannon Jr., and Des Watson all did not play for the Timberwolves. So, yeah. Unfortunate that we blew that. It really sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. And at least it's not the regular season, even though we'll probably see that a bunch in the regular season. So, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I want to thank you guys for watching. Farewell to Bradley Beal. Thank you for all your time in Phoenix. Like I said, I know a lot of Suns fans didn't like you. And I kind of understand a little bit, but not to the extent that they did. You know, he was receiving death threats in front of his wife and daughter. Like, that's fucking insane. There's no excuse for that. Like, that's insane. But, yeah, thank you, Bradley Beal, for all your time here. I honestly enjoyed your passion, your attitude for playing. I thought you had a great attitude, and I loved your effort. A lot of times you did not show up the way you needed to, but there was a lot of times where you did. So, people always forget about the good thing. Bradley Beal did have good times in Phoenix. So, you know, people act like he's a menace to this fucking city. He's not. He really isn't. But yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll be live for the Sox on Friday at 2:10. Yeah. And I want to thank you guys for